Before I start this video, I'd like to say to rest in peace to the late great Craig Sager. Some people may be familiar with that name. Craig Sager was obviously a big-time sideline reporter. A lot of people remember him from TNT when he did obviously the big primetime Thursday night games for TNT in the NBA. He was also there, I believe it or not, when Hank Aaron hit his milestone home run. So he broke the home run record. So rest in peace to Craig Sager. Passed away at the age, I believe, of goodness, I want to say the age of 68 or 69. He lost his battle to cancer. Sucks. Cancer just sucks. Alright, I think we can all agree with that. No matter what your religious or political views are, cancer sucks. Alright, and it's horrible. Anyways, excuse me. Damn. Alright, back to a happier note. The New England Patriots picked up a wide receiver, and usually I don't do these kind of videos whenever, whether my sports team does this, and people are saying, dude, you made a Chris Sale video like last week. Shut up. Nah, but the New England Patriots acquired former Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Michael Floyd. Now, Michael Floyd was just recently, I believe as recent as Monday, was arrested and charged with a DUI arrest. And then, of course, he was cut the very next day. So, interesting that, people were saying, well, maybe he could go to maybe a team like the Tennessee Titans. Maybe, he could go to a team that, might need desperately a wide receiver that's, still in the playoff hunt. Like, maybe, I don't know, Kansas City Chiefs or someone. Who knows? But the New England Patriots, that one was a real surprise for me. Now, Michael Floyd was a wide receiver, had a lot of potential coming out of the draft, and from a guy who lives in Arizona, a lot of people here thought that he'd be the replacement for Larry Fitzgerald. That Larry Fitzgerald would retire, go off in the sunset, and Michael Floyd would be the guy, the number one wide receiver in Arizona. However, Floyd seems like he's had a problem with the route running and dropped a lot of passes. I don't know why, because this guy was a stud in college, and I don't know if it's just difference. Obviously, there's a big difference between college and NFL. Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel say hi to you, but shout out Jamarcus Russell too, by the way. But just a number of former NFL players who have succeeded greatly in the NFL, in college, and then struggle in the NFL for some odd reason. It doesn't always work. Just how it is. But it seems like Michael Floyd had a hard time with the playbook in Arizona, particularly Bruce Arians, of course, his playbook. And now to me, I feel like maybe an easier playbook in New England. I mean, Bill Belichick is, a lot of people, even the people who hate Bill Belichick and the Patriots, they admit at times, Bill Belichick is a genius, blah, blah, blah. So, maybe he could do some well for the Patriots. Who knows? I do know that the last, big name wide receiver that the Patriots picked up and succeeded was Randy Moss. That was like 8-9 years ago. It's been a while, to say the least, for that one. And because I think the last big name wide receiver you want to say they picked up was Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Oh my God. That happened. But yeah. So Michael Floyd being with the Patriots, he's obviously not going to be the number one, especially immediately. You still got Edelman. Chris Hogan has been a good deep threat for them. Malcolm Mitchell's been stepping up as of late, so you got to put him in the consideration as well. Maybe he's ahead of Danny Amendola in the pecking order down the road, because obviously he's still got to learn the playbook. He's still got to give him a little bit of time, even though there's like 3 weeks after the season, including this coming week. So he's got some work to do to be significantly relevant, but you know what? I mean, who knows? Maybe he does exceptional. maybe he becomes more than just a rental. Maybe because his deal was excuse me, his deal was scheduled to be basically done after this upcoming season. So the Cardinals probably weren't going to pick it up. They probably weren't going to pick up his option. They probably weren't going to have, whether it was just the fact that he didn't succeed well in the field, and plus he probably won a bunch of cha-ching, and the Cardinals would be like, no thanks. So maybe it could be more than a rental. Maybe it's just a rental. Maybe it's just be like, okay, well, we just add some depth to the wide receiver. I mean, I know this is the same Patriots team that's working out freaking Devin Hester, who just got cut by the Ravens after the Monday night game. So who knows? Maybe he won't muff up punts like a certain someone. Matthew Slater, Cyrus Jones. But nonetheless, it could be big for the Patriots. Who knows? Maybe it's not a big move. Maybe it's just, oh look, the Patriots pick up Michael Floyd. Woo, So we'll see. I mean, we've heard crazier things. I mean, just remember, guys. I know this might not be a fair comparison because we all know how great Randy Moss was with Minnesota, and then he just career basically died when he went to Oakland. But I remember when Randy Moss went to New England Patriots, people thought that, oh, Randy Moss's career's done, it's over, they're just picking him up for name value. And Randy Moss and Tom Brady was one of the scariest threats, duos in freaking NFL history. Alright. So, with that being said, that's it for me, I guess. I mean, should be, if you're a Patriot fan, should be excited, I think. It's something new, something different, something that can boost your offense. Again, not going to say immediately, because again, you got a big game coming up against Denver, in Denver. We all know Tom Brady doesn't have very good success in Denver, particularly in the playoffs. And basically, long story short, he's still got to learn the playbook, and here we are on Thursday. So he probably won't be playing on Sunday, but he might be playing against, oh my god, at home against the Jets. That could be interesting. Anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Follow me on Twitter. The link will be down in the description box. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your family members, I don't know why I just separated cousins and family members since technically they're the same thing. But anyways, I'm out.